This is a power grade, so you can reverse engineer it. You can change everything within inside this look if you want to. You can't get any better on our skin tone line than this. And that's why power grades are 1,000 times more powerful than LUTs. LUTs are dead. It's 2026. We need to leave them in the past. The new thing is power grades. They are so much more powerful. It's a one-stop shop of quickly applying to your whole timeline and getting an amazing commercial look, or any look for that matter. I've specifically built this called the Sony Commercial Finisher. And basically what it does is it allows you as a videographer to quickly get a very high key, super professional, tight skin tone commercial look. Let's dive into it. What does it do? This is log, that is Rec 709, and this is the Commercial Finisher. Built specifically for Sony. This gives such good separation. You've got beautiful skin tones. You've got a high key, nice, open, inviting look. The clients see this, and honestly, the comments you get back are like, wow, how did you do that? What camera have you got? Mate, honestly, the magic sauce is the finisher. Apply this to every clip that you shoot this year and your clients will be wowed. Let's just see where this is going. Yeah, it swipes back through and you can see a 50-50 here. Like, it's fixing those skin tones, it's giving us separation, and it's just all round making things look amazing. Let's dive into it. Let's see how powerful this truly is. I've got a selection of questionable clips. You can see the inner workings of my video production agency here. Let's just start with a few. Okay, this is the classic talking head. This is what generates us our income, keeps our food on the table, keeps our mortgage paid, right? We've got nothing on here. Straight out of camera, 70 to 200, sorry, 24 to 70 Sigma on a Sony a7 IV. This finisher is built for S-log, but it works across any camera, any sensor. That's the beauty of this, and LUTs can't deliver. Right, how does it work? All you do, right click, apply grade, literally done. Like, that looks insane. There's two nodes that you need to adjust very slightly on every clip. The exposure and the white balance. You can see here the white balance is very slightly off. We need to bring that back to just a touch warmer. Again, like, I'm all in favor of eyeballing this. This is quick, it's social media, corporate video. It's basically taking corporate video from low budget to like high standard TV commercial look. That's what we're after. That's what keeps us retained in 2026. That's what keeps clients coming back, is a quick turnaround, high impact look. This is what it is. And then the second node is exposure. Always using our log wheels for this with the offset, generally adjusting the whole exposure. It works like it does in camera. You can play with that. See, look, that's just classically underexposing. That's in camera, upping the gain. It works so well. Reset light is pretty good. I'm going to up it just a touch. This is a high key look, so it's pushing those mids, and it's keeping everything fresh and bright and entertaining. But there you go. That's it. Done, right? Okay, let's the big thing, as you know with color grading, is skin tones. Keeping skin tones clean and perfect whilst having a high pushed look or a punchy look. That's the key to getting success with online video. Bring it in. How does it look? Use the highlight checker. Let's just use our qualifier, drag it over the skin. Like, all this is doing is checking. This is not adjusting. This is just checking our skin tones, and boys and girls, we are bang on. You can't get any closer to that skin tone line, right? This is no adjustments. Okay, we've done white balance and we've done slight exposure, no other grading. The skin tone is perfectly on that line. That is like the gold standard of online video, because it just looks true to life, and the clients are flattered when they see it. Go for another one, right? Here we go. Apply that grade. Like, I'm going to do nothing to that. That looks insane. It's a lovely high key look. So let me just talk you through what's happening here. So basically, we're taking from S-log, we're going through a color space transform into DaVinci wide gamma. We're doing some magic sauce in the look. We're checking the skin tones are bang on. We are taking it back to Rec 709 and then very slightly sharpening. Again, this is specifically tailored for the Sonys, works on Blackmagics, works on other sensors too. Go and play with it. So the look, what's happening? Well, we are taking our mids. We're lifting the mids in brightness to give us the high key look. The skin tones have been slightly compressed and slightly pushed warmer just to give us a bit of punch. And then the mids have separated slightly into green. So reds and greens are balanced, but it's kind of skewing slightly towards green. I think for me, it just gives us this like fresh, techie, and for talking heads, like I just think it works so well. The skins are being softened and the highlight roll off is very, very carefully balanced so that it goes back to bright white, and there is no color shift within the whites or the highlights. You can see in the lamp, like the white is white, the mug in the shadows will slightly be going green, but the white is white. And that's what sells this look. That's why it works so well across any clip, in my experience. Okay, so golf shot here, bang, okay. Operator error, I did shoot this. I've overexposed it. Let's drag it back down and let's quickly do the white balance. Looking into the sun, so we're gonna go touch warmer. Like, that's insane. Bearing in mind, we've touched nothing, no contrast, no highlights roll off, nothing like that. We've just, and let's check our skin tones again. Okay, this is picking up some of the grass, that's fine, but like bang on the line, insane. Like slight tailing off towards yellow, but again, that's because you're looking into the sun. You can go in and adjust that white balance if you wanted to. I actually think that is a beautiful shot. Might go touch colder now we've seen that. But there you go, amazing, insane. What have we got here? Okay, run and gun. This is a documentary shot. I tell you what, let's dive into the archives, right? Let's go. And I know a lot of you guys will do property walkthroughs. So how does it work on here? Like insanely well. That's a proper fresh nice interior. It's very hard working with mixed lighting. These cooker lights are super warm. The shadows coming through there are probably like 800k, so 8000k, sorry, so super cool. A LUT would completely fall apart in this scenario. It doesn't matter how well it's built. It just won't be working with all of the dynamic range and scope that this is. You can turn off the skin tone checker if you want to. Like for me, it's probably a touch cool. It's quite fresh look. It's quite open inviting, but it's probably a touch cool. So let's just try and up that white balance very slightly. Give it a more inviting. There you go. That is the one. That's insane. Like that is one click grade. Let's take those highlights down and then the exposure very slightly too, just because that table is glaring slightly. And then let's lift the shadows just a touch. Guys, if you do property walkthroughs, it works too. There you go. Property walkthroughs as well, not just talking heads. It's built primarily for talking heads and commercial work, but yeah, power grades are the future. I'm genuinely so excited. I kind of want to go back through and regrade all of 2024's work and previous, because we either graded from scratch every time, which took so long, or would be using LUTs that would fall apart. Power grades of the future. Check it out. What do you reckon we should build next? This is the Sony commercial finishing look. Power grade. What do you think? Orange and teal, high cinema. You let me know in the comments.